Oh man, I don't think I ever had, I don't think I ever gotten an advice because all the advice they gave me, I didn't really listen. Like, don't do drugs, don't get pregnant. Like, I got pregnant at 16, you know, I was doing drugs at 16, 17. Like, so, and then I didn't have really anyone to talk to. Like, growing up, like, my mom wasn't never around. I grew up without a dad. No one was there to talk to me. You know, like, all I had was school and my teachers, but like, they didn't know what I was going through. So, like, no one really did give me an advice that, like, I lived right, like, I put it in use right now. I can't, I don't think I could remember.
I don't remember who said it, but I'm pretty sure everyone's heard it before. You can do what you want if you believe in it, or I guess you'd say that. So I take that into consideration, especially when it comes to me being part of law enforcement. Is I just got tired of doing what I do every day, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna put all my fruits in one basket and go for it. So
That people come and go, um, for good or for bad. Because I've been given this quote so much, or I've seen it so much on my social media, but it's God takes people out of your life because he heard conversations that you didn't. And that quote I've heard so much in the past 2, 3 weeks, probably, that it's just kind of sticking with me. And I'm starting to see, I'm like, okay, like now it's starting to play out. Like I see this person left. Why, I have no idea, but it was probably meant to be that way to begin with. So
Uh, I jokingly say I got lots of advice. My dad had an incredible work ethic, and his work ethic was geared towards taking care of his family. And kind of a condensation of his advice was work doesn't have to be fun, it has to be done. When you get it done, then you go play. And I think that's great advice. You know, just get it done. And
People encouraged to ask me why. Like, you know, when you're a little kid, you're like, why? Like, what is this? Why? Why? Um, it continues in adulthood, right? Because so if you have something you're really anxious about, you really have to find the why, and it might take a couple of whys. Like, you know, like you might get frustrated with yourself because you want something to go a certain way, and then it's like, why do you feel like it needs to go that way? And then, you know, just keep going deeper. And I think that's been a really important advice for me.
Keep it simple, stupid. That was my grandfather and my mother's saying. And it is so true. No matter how difficult things get or how big things get, take it back down to the basics of whatever it is. And just keep it simple, because if you quit making it so big and take it down to something smaller, it's not that big of a deal. In the realm of things, it's not that big of a deal.